What is up, everybody?
What's happening?
Man, tonight. I'm doing it tonight. As soon as we end this stream, I'm doing a new intro and a new outro.
Good call. It's kind of funny hearing the music lay over the self.
Well, the thing is the other music that's technically in the countdown, I don't have the rights to anymore, but the other I do. So last time I had to, I'm sure I'm just gonna have to mute it again, but oh well, it'll just be a muted intro.
Well, either ways, I'm Drew from Drew Bricks.
I'm Richard from Bearded Bricks.
I'm Gene from Candle City Brick House.
And I'm Cole, also known as Legomen 360.
And you're watching.
Yo, what's popping tonight?
Can we do that again? That actually went well.
It's been, I'm telling you what, the intros we've nailed every time.
Yeah, it's getting better. 8 for 8 now.
That's not a problem. The intros can be good. Everything else.
True. True that.
Look, we can get the first 15 to 20 seconds down pat.
Barely. But it's more like 18, you know.
Yeah. We're 3 minutes in right now and we've not had too many issues.
Exactly. Yo, what's up? True Squadron and Battlefield Bricks in the house tonight.
This week,
what's going on?
He's down here. But Mr. Cole.
What's up?
That guy. Man, seen you in the chat quite a bit. It's finally good to meet you.
Good to meet y'all as well. I mean, Drew, I've talked to you before, but you know,
we go way back. We've known each other since we first started putting bricks together. Mm-hmm. It's been a long bond, you know.
Way back like two flats on a Cadillac.
Exactly.
I'll give you bonus points if you can name who that was.
Mm-mm.
Ice Cube.
No.
Tupac.
Outcast.
Is that who you call a ninja?
Well,
He's been gone for a long time.
But tonight. What's up? What's everybody been doing this week?
Work. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me who that was?
Katy Perry.
It was actually Dolly Parton.
Taylor Swift. You want to know something pretty hilarious for all the people out there that care about music? So Taylor Swift is like hands down like our generation's Michael Jackson, right?
Sure.
Like she's in the like books. Well, I of course listen to like some pretty heavy metal. And one of the heavy metal bands that I've listened to ever since they came out is actually higher on Spotify than Taylor Swift is for the last month and a half.
Oh wow.
That's pretty crazy.
Maybe because they don't take a plane everywhere.
Yeah. I wonder if she's still being tracked. Remember? They got
Free knowledge.
Sell one of her private jets because she was saying it was like creating everywhere she was going was creating the pollution, and they like kept killing her down, and then she just got rid of a jet. Yep. I read something yesterday too that Kansas City has redone their schedule to where she can make it to every game, so she's not on tour her game nights, so she can be with Travis. And I'm like,
that's wild.
Wow.
Kind of bullshit.
Wow.
Now that's influence.
Wow. That's called they make a lot of money having her there.
Exactly. You got to think, not only that, you got all the TV shows that are getting like ESPN, everybody displaying, or I guess it's not even ESPN anymore, but Fox or whoever's showing the games.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
They're getting playtime showing her there.
Yeah, well, you know they got to every time they're, you know, showing famous people in the crowd. Let's pan on Taylor and see what she's doing. That's just...
Dude, it's going to turn into the NTL, National Taylor League.
They're going to start wearing glitter on their uniforms.
The National Taylor League, man.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. What you want me to do?
all their uniforms will just be like sequence numbers.
Oh my gosh.
We got Rob Claxton, Shadow Bricks,
Claxton,
EMS Bricks, and the Lego Sith Empire.
That's up, everybody?
A cool name.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's one of your friends, Cole. Somebody.
No, he I think so. I see him a lot on streams.
Nice.
I've never seen that name before. The Lego Sith Empire. Man, it's about time someone does something right instead of some kind of freaking rebel bullcrap.
So Renee, where are you building tonight? Are you at Starbucks again?
Hey, I watched a pretty good video that was talking about. So I want to see if y'all can guess this right. This would be a good thing to kind of funny talk about. So top 3 food chains in America. What are they? Gross profiting top 3 food chains.
Chipotle, McDonald's, and Taco Bell.
No,
Is it one of those?
McDonald's is right.
Okay. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
Zaxby's.
Is Zaxby's on the West Coast?
No.
No, I've never heard of it.
Then it's gotta, if it's not Taco Bell.
So you
Subway?
no.
Hold on. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A,
Does Starbucks count?
Starbucks. That's it.
Starbucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Starbucks is number 1, McDonald's is 2, and Chick-fil-A is 3. Now, the crazy thing about that is Starbucks and McDonald's have like in the tens of thousands of restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Chick-fil-A has 2,900,
Wow.
Wow.
and they only serve one basic item.
And they're closed one day of the week.
Yeah.
And they're not open as late as the other 2. You gotta
That's
think
wild.
Starbucks opens at like freaking 4 a.m. and I don't think they close until like what 11.
Yeah.
And some are 24/7.
Yeah.
McDonald's is the same way. But nobody messes with the Lord's chicken. That's right, Jeff.
Mm-mm.
The low chicken.
What's up, Chef?
The Lego Sith Empire said first time being here. Well, good to see you. Good to see you. Stick around. You might see
Stick
something.
around
cool.
and hopefully you stay forever because we like new people.
Stud said that Chick-fil-A isn't really in the Northeast. They just got here. Well,
Okay.
sucks for y'all. Y'all need to be getting some more.
Obviously, they don't need your money, so they're okay.
Zitsu said that Chick-fil-A is overrated.
Hey, hold up. First off, you know what's overrated? Is that this stream has 18 views and only 4 likes. Let's change that, people.
I
Let's
will
get that
tell
big.
you that I do agree with Zitsu, though. I do think it's overrated for what it is.
It's a little wet.
But when it comes to fast food in the big chains, Chick-fil-A is definitely more filling, tasty. I don't know. I haven't ate McDonald's in like 4 years.
I like that. What Lego Sith Empire said. If I stay forever, I may take over.
Well,
Absolutely. If you like that like button, you can take over immediately.
so I don't know if I've told this story on stream before. Have either of y'all been to Disney World in Florida?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Did you ride the what's it called? It's the Force Awakens ride. Oh God.
Oh, Rise of the Resistance?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you ride that?
I've rode in that one in California.
So when you take the elevator or the ship up and then you get off the dock and there's all the stormtroopers that are standing there, or the first order troopers.
Yeah.
I was in there like crap talking one of the first order troopers the entire way up here. Like the entire way of the little like ride and everything else. I'm just like giving him complete hell. And as like we're getting off, he was like something about like Master is gonna be, or what did he say? He was like Lord, I don't know what he said, but he was like, is going to be disappointed in you. And I was like, well, the good thing is I'm here to interview to take your place. And he was like, you would never be able to join the dark side. I'm like, that's why y'all keep losing. And I heard him chuckle. And I was like, yes.
Nice.
Beastmore said, if you want a good chicken sandwich, it's Chick-fil-A all day.
Not
He's
going
not
to
going to
Arby's.
Arby's for chicken.
You don't go for Arby's for the chicken. You go for the meat. We have the meat.
Dude, we need a commercial like that. We got the dogs.
We have the dogs.
Nick and Brix said that ride wasn't open when I was at Disney World in 2003. No, it had to. I mean, in 2003, Rise of Resistance wasn't even. I mean,
I don't even think Star Wars Land was there in 2003.
no, because the Force Awakens wasn't out.
The Force Awakens was like 2014, if that.
Yeah.
Maybe even 2016.
I mean, they had to wait to put out a golden movie like that. Hater.
So how many times did they get it wrong before they got it right finally?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You had 6 movies that you screwed up on. It's about time you got one right.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Wait a minute.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Disgusting.
Stud said whenever people visit me here, they say, take me to that place we went that one time. They craved Duchess.
I don't even know what Duchess is.
I don't either. Must not be that good.
Do you know what Duchess is, Cole?
Dutch's chicken. I don't know if it's West Coast or...
It's not as good as Chick-fil-A, though, is it?
I've never had it. I've only had Chick-fil-A maybe like 3 or 4 times.
I think Cane's chicken tastes better.
Cane's chicken is the best.
I've never had
one.
Cane's.
You need to try Cane's. Like, you know how Zaxby's taste, right?
Yeah.
So you know how it's like really over salty? Like Cane's is like that, but so much less salt. And it tastes so good. Like really good.
Well,
like, do you have Jack's chicken in North Carolina?
No, I've never heard of that. I've heard Jack in the Box, but I've never heard of Jack.
Yeah, no.
We got Church's chicken.
We have one of those. I rather go to Zaxby's than Church's. I've never been to a Church's.
If you're going somewhere besides Chick-fil-A, honestly, around where I'm living, all day Bojangles.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a Bojangles kind of guy.
Well, Bojangles, like there's a Bojangles that's actually closer to Gene than it is me. Well, I don't know. The one up here in King is like, dude, they're so consistent and so good. They never mess up. Chicken's never overcooked. The biscuit's always perfect. That how you Italians do?
We need to get it like another like a 10 out of 10 with just Italians doing this with hot dogs in their hands.
So Richard, the rest of the Church's story is if you want to go to Church's fried chicken here in Winston, you better be packing heat.
Yeah, they do.
Really?
Yeah, like the churches here are in the worst areas. The 2 that are near me and Gene are definitely in like some not so good areas.
Nice. That's the
By
best
not
place.
so good, he means there's a murder within 3 blocks of it once a week.
That was like my local Walmart growing up, man.
Lego Sith says never been to Cane's. I've never either.
It's delicious.
Dick and Brix says Two Brothers gas stations. Now, if you're talking about like some not very known chicken, me and Gene will argue about this, but Slappies.
Yeah.
I mean,
Slappies from Old Pappy.
With a name like Slappies, how can you go wrong?
I guess so.
That shit
I
slaps.
can describe it perfectly, Richard.
Do what?
It's overcooked, dry breaded chicken that to hide the failure, they drown it in sauce.
So you get the sauce on the side. See, Jeff even said Slappies is the best. That's 2 versus 1.
I've never had a chance to get slappy with my chicken.
Well, wait till you come to Brick Fair. I'll slap your chicken.
Okay. That reminds me, did you guys ever watch that video of the guy who literally slapped chicken until it was cooked?
Mm-hmm.
Like with enough force and friction from the slap, it actually creates enough heat that it actually cooked the whole chicken.
Was that Michael Reeds?
I think so.
Okay.
It just like I just remember getting halfway through that video and he's like, I'm about ready to quit. I can't get the chicken to stay still. It just gets destroyed. And then he like pulled through and made it happen. It was hilarious.
The only 2 like cooking videos that I really know about or like think are funny is like the one where the guy's like with the seasoning.
Oh, the Salt Bay.
Yeah, and then the other one where the 2 handicapped kids are like cooking and the mom's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Breakfast."
Breakfast.
Yeah.
I always love the Christmas memes. It feels a lot like breakfast.
Exactly. Jeff said Slappy's Cheez-It mac and cheese. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's more than just
It probably does like Slappy's mac and cheese.
I will
I like
say though that even though I've not done anything Lego, I guess I could have saved this for later, but I've got like 2 videos in the works.
Nice.
Because we keep getting things like these. And then this is actually a Lego order. Just putting in something different. Are you ready?
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Wow.
This is every bit of at least 10 pounds of Lego.
Jeez.
Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold
Is
up.
that from the pick and build wall?
Do
Wait,
what?
Say again. What'd you just say?
Is that from the
Wait a minute.
This is because I've got friends in low places.
Where the Lego drowns and the bricks stack up and
So
oh, hoo, hoo. Did those just come in, or did you just buy a whole bunch from somebody?
Oh my goodness.
there's 375 Black Falcons.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
I don't have a problem. But I will tell you that even though I got 375 of those more, you know what's the coolest piece I think I've seen Lego do in a while?
What?
This.
Oh, the banana peel?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I've
great.
got so many jokes I want to do with this now. So many ideas.
How many of them did you buy?
The bananas?
Yeah.
I think 25 of them.
Okay.
I think. Pretty sure. Lego Sith, that puts me up at 13. I'm almost at 1,400.
Nice.
Wow.
Stud said next time you're in New York City, get a chopped with cheese. Every place has them so good. Sounds like a steak and cheese.
Hmm.
I'm not in New York though. Ever. Actually, I stay away from New York.
New York's not fun.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
not.
New York stays away from you, Rich.
I've been there once, and I was like, "Hey, I don't see what everybody's whole fuss about. Can I go home now?" We had I don't know who y'all ever been on a trip that someone else planned,
Yes.
and you like midway through, you're like, "Who planned this?" Like,
Yes. Every single school trip.
you're just like at the museum.
Like, why am I here?
So I went to spend a week and a half in Arizona, right? We get on a plane in North Carolina, fly to Dallas, Texas, have to spend 9.5 hours in Dallas, Texas to get back on a plane to go the rest of the way to Arizona. Then
That
you
sounds terrible.
then you can't just leave Arizona and come back to North Carolina. We stopped at New York, and we were at New York for 15 hours.
Would you fly Spirit?
I didn't book. I don't even remember who it was. This is when I was like, God, I was 18.
Wow.
And
Just
JFK
like-
is just a mess.
Well, it's not even enough time. Like the Dallas, we were in Dallas for so long, but it's not even enough time to like leave the airport.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the bad thing, I mean, the cool thing is the airports there and in New York City are so big that you didn't really have to leave.
Yeah.
This year, well, in October, when I go to Disney, there'll be, I don't know how to explain to it. I'm in a city where there's a city, like there's Charlotte and then there's Greensboro. Both of them have airports. They're about an hour and a half away from each other.
Mhm.
If I go to Greensboro, the flight flies to Charlotte and then flies to Florida. But if I go to Charlotte, I just get on the plane and go straight to Florida. So
Right.
they're both an hour and some change from me. So I'm just going to Charlotte.
Yeah.
That'll be 2 weeks, I guess. Drew gets to run the show, or we just not do it.
I might be gone. Well, no, that's in October.
Yeah,
I should be here. I know I think I'm supposed to go to Italy either at the beginning of November or at the end of November. I can't remember.
I'll be gone the last week of October and the first week of November.
Okay, sounds good.
So if you're not here and I'm not here, we'll just come back.
Gene will run it.
Yeah, Gene, go. You and Cole start talking.
Yeah, we're right on it.
Cole, start asking about Star Wars.
Well, guys,
Thanks for coming.
yeah, thank you for coming, guys. And peace.
I wonder if, like, while I'm doing this, I could do. No, I can't. Never mind. When I pull up like Premiere, anything else that's running on my computer just decides to get really sluggish.
When you do
I
what?
wonder, pull up Adobe Premiere. I was about to create another outro real quick.
Oh,
It's not going to work like that.
yeah, too much processing at one time.
Yeah. Rob said he's working on 2 mocks for Brick Fair, Virginia.
Ooh, nice.
Are you going to Brick Fair, Cole?
I'm not going to Brick Fair. I'm going to Chicago though.
Oh, lame.
If I was still on the East Coast, I'd be at Virginia in a heartbeat. I definitely want to go at least, like maybe not this year, but definitely next year.
Yeah.
Nick and Brick said that he was in LaGuardia Airport for a layover a few years ago, and it wasn't busy at all, just how I like it. That's how the Charlotte Airport is. I feel like it's busy, but it's not busy for an airport.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it's
the
not.
size of it. Yeah, the size of it compared to the traffic makes it not bad.
I enjoy going through Charlotte because I fly through Charlotte a lot sometimes. Like, depending on where I'm going, it'll route me through there. Like, sometimes I'll fly from Chattanooga to Charlotte to Dallas to California. I like Charlotte because it's small enough, but they have that whole mall that you can walk through. And they got the, Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. I always pick up some good chocolate stuff. It's good.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Ever since Welcome to Studsville sent me chocolate from Germany, I'm a little spoiled. I don't think I've really had like a chocolate bar from anywhere since he sent
I
me.
don't like chocolate bars. I like what's called Seafoam. Do you know what Seafoam is? Or does anyone on here know what Seafoam is?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I do. You would just have a different name for it. Or I didn't get this big not eating chocolate.
It's like honeycomb, but covered in chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not honeycomb. It's honeycomb processed down to like sugar. Basically the same thing as honeycomb. And so good. So good.
I haven't ate that bad in almost like 3 weeks now. I've been going to the gym, killing myself 4 days a week.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Just start taking those 10 pounds of Legos and just while you're stacking.
So I don't think I told anybody this last week. Last week it didn't really. So I go to the gym Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Nice.
I go to the gym Sunday, go to the gym Monday, go to the gym Tuesday. Wednesday comes, do the stream. I'm still fine. Like there's no problem. Now this is the first time I've went like hard at the gym since like high school. We leave that Thursday to go to the beach. That morning I wake up and I thought I was like that Wednesday night after I got off stream, I was like, I really need to stretch like out and everything else. So our headboard has like slats in it. I put my hands around the headboard and like scooted down to where my arms were just up like this all night. Fell asleep like that. Woke up the next morning and could not straighten my arms.
Yep. Yep. Took all that blood right out. And when they needed that blood, you took all of it.
It took from the workout and me doing that, I could not straighten my arms until like Sunday.
Yep.
Oh man.
That's what happened to my dad when I was a kid or before I was born. He fell asleep with his arm behind his head like that in bed. And he woke up screaming because he had a nightmare that someone actually chopped off his arms. And he woke up, and since there was no blood, he couldn't move them and he couldn't see them. And he's like, Lisa, where's my arms? Where's my arms? And so like she had to like slowly move him down because he couldn't move them himself, kind of thing. And so I was like, please tell me you had a nightmare and thought about someone cutting off your arms.
We three won't like coincide with this. I know Gene will know exactly what we're talking about. But isn't it weird when people get like a certain age, they can fall asleep, but they can hear the TV turn channels? He laughed because he knows.
Or when someone messes with your thermostat.
They wake up and they're like, there's a disturbance in the force.
My heroine is like, my dad will fall asleep with the remote in his hand, and like it's loose in his hand too, like where I could like slide it out, and like you instantly touch that remote just lightly. He's like, I'm watching something.
Yeah, I was watching that. Don't turn.
I'm watching that. Don't change it. But Dad, please.
He's
We've
just
been watching
following
the
the way
creation of Barney for 3 hours.
What is it? Shane Gillis says he was like, I'm not a Republican yet, but I can feel it.
I can feel it coming. It's evolving.
I've been watching a lot of World War II documentaries. Like, look, yeah.
I like that. You know how you're becoming a Republican when you watch it. It's onset Republican. I love Shane Gillis, dude.
Gene, did you bring any of those orders in this week?
I did. Tori uploaded a bunch of them. Some of them are okay, some are not.
Well, then, let's do the... All right, we got a goal this week. None of them can say GBC.
GBC Castle.
Yep. A micro castle that's going to beat me at Brick Fair, Virginia.
Yep. That's actually my order. I plan to beat you every year with a micro build.
It's definitely not.
It's not all about size.
That's what she said.
They told me that they didn't like the big ones anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have no idea what they're building. It's just weird. It's an odd combination.
I don't even know what you could use those pieces for.
I think it's actually a micro build of some sort, because I could see like the tree and something
the
else.
Top of the castles.
Yeah, you can see top of the castle in it.
That right there is just something going on one of those.
That's Bionicle.
Yeah, it's Bionicle. And the weird thing is, all the square profile rubber bands, the real old school ones.
They use those to be able to hold joints better, like in certain poses.
So you can bend the arm a certain way with weight and it stays.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So it's done more for friction than.
And he said he's an architect.
Let me count how many times I've had rubber bands shown on my drawings.
I bet every one of your drawings have been wrapped in rubber bands, so therefore you're wrong.
Yeah, every set of drawings that gets plotted gets wrapped in rubber
Hold
bands.
up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. What you want me to do?
Tori, it's time for me to retire. Richard's going to take over my job.
We can switch jobs. How about that?
Unfortunately, I think I'd have a better chance.
It'll be all right. The money I get paid will make up for my I bet they're building a pyramid.
No, they just want instructions to how to build something.
And it's a fairly new set. I mean, I'm on the same
In Pharaoh.
Why would you bother?
Sorry, that was a really bad joke. Oh, that's the Mustang build.
I think I should take Lego down from behind me and just put up instruction manuals.
Hell yeah. I'd love to see
Brick
that.
said, Rob Claxton said, Drew, I thought you was drinking the seafood for vehicles.
The seafood? What?
I don't know. I didn't get that either.
Let me see this guy. Drew, I thought you were drinking the seafood for view. I mean, I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it, but
Bro,
I mean,
what are you on right now?
I think he meant the drinking the spray foam.
Yeah.
But clarification, my good man.
They're building something that has windows and tiles.
And they bought the new Trans Black.
I like those. Those are cool.
They
Yeah,
almost they look like somebody.
Yo, what's up, Noah? What's up, my boy Cosmic?
What's up, Cosmic? Yeah, it looks like they put tint over windows.
Yeah, the new Trans Black is a whole lot cooler than the old one.
Oh, definitely.
All right.
Whatever
so
they build is going to be fire.
Wizards.
we got flames. We got
Wizard
slope,
GBC.
and we got one set of antlers and 2 hot dogs.
Oh, I like that. I'm
Huh.
telling you, that's like some wizard kind of stuff.
Stud
It's
said my
hard work.
Kohl's only has one lady as the manager of the toy section. She's rad. She told me the truck comes in tomorrow with the June 1st Star Wars sets.
That's called a hookup right there.
I haven't bought a Lego set in I don't know how long.
I wish I could buy Legos.
It's Lego, Drew.
Legos, 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 Legos.
Stop.
Your
The
leg,
pain.
your leg's gonna fall asleep, and when you go to stand up, you're gonna fall, hit your Lego shelf, and all your stuff's gonna fall.
I'm gonna hit all my Legos.
All your Lego.
I like hitting all my Legos.
So they apparently have a lot of candles.
This is definitely
got
for a
Bricks
castle build.
statues.
I'm telling you, people are building their Skyrim builds.
Oh yeah.
If they want a castle, I'll sell them one.
They've got shutter tabs. Did they buy shutters?
I was about to say those. Well, no, those go to the old school doors, but those aren't the doors that you sold them or they bought. Not that you. Sold.
Yeah, they
Nice.
bought clip doors.
Uh-oh.
That's
The-
is a violation.
The older style door has the what you call it. But I will tell you though, there is a Lego set that I'm gonna buy June 1st.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Harry Potter, and it's $220.
this is the castle.
Yeah,
Nice.
it comes with a new troll.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think this is a Star Wars GBC.
yeah. That
They're
would be
building
correct.
an AAT.
You mean an MTT?
What's the transport?
The MTT.
Yeah, that thing.
AAT is the tan one. That's the tank.
The only reason I'm thinking of AAT is because Brix just put his mock out there.
Yep.
Man, look at that plug. That was sweet, seamless, shameless, all the lisses.
Star Wars castle.
A
They need
friend's
to tell.
clock
They need to tell the time.
and 2 claws.
Wolverine
Hmm.
on time.
It's like every other.
No instructions.
This set totally reminds me of that Friends episode when Joey wins a boat, dude.
Is that the actual set or is that just the instructions? That's the set, right?
Yeah.
This is set.
I have 2 of those. I want to open one to build it, but I haven't.
I mean, you guys see it too. That's definitely Rachel and Joey, right?
Yeah,
gotta be.
It's obviously if they would switch those to flesh tones.
Oh yeah, it's a Friends set.
Friends,
Did you already take your friend set in the other room?
friends.
I don't know how the rest of the song goes, so I just clap.
So here's the weirdness. So we got a bunch of minifigures over here. These are used. These are new. You can tell they've never been put together. More used minifigures. And then we go over here and a Duplo scoop.
They're building a Lego City mod.
It's a Lego City. Like I can see the fire truck, police cars, dump truck, not dump truck, but
you take that
excavator kind of
Duplo
stuff.
piece and it attaches to Lego
Yeah. I see this as a big city build.
construction.
Man work.
No clue.
Let me tell you, boys, when you work an 80-hour day, you can finally afford the Lego that Rich buys. You just got to be able to work them 80-40 days.
A lot of light blue gray, and then bam, pearl gold.
That's
Gotta
my
mix it.
kind of thing.
Yes, Nick.
You know what it's like to get beaten by a wet spaghetti noodle and still have to go to Christmas dinner? That's what it's like to drive a Ford F-150. Look at Gene. He's not happy about the Ford. You know what it's like to be an architect and still have to drive a Bronco? That's what it's like to be Gene. Do you know what it's like to have to build with rubber bands and struggle to get that Ford in gear?
Because them rubber bands on that transmission. They're letting it happen.
Now, let's think about this. Who among the three of us just had to replace a vehicle?
Not me, because I don't drive Ford.
I'm pretty sure you have the most recent vehicle purchase.
That is very true.
I will say
I
that
got a Jeep.
Dean did have another moment right there. I don't think he's doing so well because he said between the three of us, and there's definitely four of us here.
Well, but I don't know Cole's background. I don't know if he bought one last week.
Well, therefore, you're making an incorrect statement. He could have bought one last week because his blew up, and then it would have been them too. And what would have been hilarious is if it was a Ford.
I don't.
Oh, this is the part of the show where you lie to make the joke continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not a Ford guy. I never have, never will. I'm Toyota all the way. So.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Grew up with the 4Runner.
Yeah, buddy.
First car was a 04 Camry, and I just bought a 22 Corolla hatchback like a year or two ago.
Nice.
Love it.
My first car was a Camry. It was
Great car.
It was a 98.
So Cole, we got 2 Fords and a Toyota in the driveway.
There you go.
The Toyota's the one they can depend on.
The Toyota's the one that's been there for the last 17 years. The Fords are bought in every other year, right?
Yeah, that's it. The F-350 is a 1999. And
It
still
hasn't
runs
run
like-
since 1998.
The Benz is only 3 years old. So
Does the Broncos date start from when you ordered it and Ford had to start trying to figure out how to make it work, or did it actually when it comes to you?
well, I count it as the date on the bill plate on the door, not the date on the order form that's 2 years earlier.
Nick and Brick said not financial advice, but purchase some NVIDIA stock and you may have to worry about purchasing a new vehicle ever again. I have no idea what this order can be. The American flag for patriotism for Memorial Day.
Yeah, so
Oh,
the
no,
weird
that's
thing
Thomas the
is-
Train. That's Thomas the
yeah,
Train.
You got
Oh,
train wheels, and then you've got the plate modifieds with the wheel holders.
I can see
Yeah.
Thomas.
yeah.
It's
this is definitely
100%
Thomas.
Thomas the Train. Because I can, that's that gray dish, not dish, but
Ooh,
circle plate, that's his face.
yeah,
I can see that.
you see it?
Thomas is the real tank that we should have used in World War II.
There's the chimney.
Hey, will you actually create a Thomas the Train tank and put it in Battle of the Bulge?
I sent a picture of one to Legion. I'm sure. I mean, it could be done.
It'd be pretty cool.
I don't know
Wow.
if they have. I mean, all I'd have to do is take one of these Shermans and buy all the pieces in blue and red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was no fun.
That one's vehicle.
Cable.
Once again, you can buy a USB cable from your local Bricklink stores.
That's because their phone died while making the order and the charger wouldn't work anymore.
Boring.
They're building something with wheels.
Mostly tires. They've got a few wheels.
Yeah.
Richard's favorite, Bionicle.
There we go.
Bonkel.
I'm gonna start building Bionicle.
Bonkel.
Nick and Brick said the stock is splitting 10-1 in June, which would bring the current price down to $100 per share.
Wow.
Stud said, I used to be a big BMW and Benz guy. I was working for the ad agencies, but I wrecked them too much. Big waste of money. Sam says, hey, guys.
What's up? Hey.
Huh?
What is that red figure? I don't recognize him.
Isn't that Calendar Man from Batman?
It's,
It is.
That's
Who
funny.
is this for, Dory?
but he's got a thing in his back that pokes out. That's why he's laying on his side.
Oh, that's
Oh, he's
Ninjago
got
thing.
a back plate.
That's a Ninjago. Go,
So
Ninja,
Batman
go,
dresses up
Ninja,
like
go.
Calendar Man?
No, Calendar Man is a villain of the Batman.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Whole bunch
There's
of blah.
a couple of them in a row. And that one's a lot of blue.
That looks like a lot of filler.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think that was intentional.
Yeah, I think it is. I just don't know what it was.
Plain.
What might they be building with airplane windows, seats, fuselage, another piece of fuselage?
That's an American Airlines 747.
No, that's Thomas the Train airline.
That's a Boeing order.
Thomas flies.
It's a Boeing order. It's going to fall out of the sky.
I think you mean a bombing order.
The Lego Sith Empire said, Germans, what's that ugly blue thing? Americans, Thomas the Train, and you better run.
So Thomas the Train is British.
How many mad people are going to be if I put a Thomas the Train in the mock?
I think you should just do it.
Yeah.
Make it to where Dan customized so it's the only one ever. I'm just saying it'd be kind of cool.
I wonder if all the pieces come in blue.
Maybe.
So here's one where Batman's drinking a 6-pack of beer and eating corn.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And using a very expensive red piece.
Oh yeah, that red piece is like
I want to say
$20.
$8.
I thought it was more than that.
You could be right.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was 20.
I'm looking up what that part came in.
Go for
That
it.
red part,
Yeah.
it's a bionicle torso piece.
I literally drove a Denon BMW M3 in a river like a moron. I Uber now. Kids, let me tell you, crack is one heck of a drug.
I'm thinking something Star Wars maybe.
No.
Looks like
Are
it
you
goes to like a
assuming?
Geonosian fighter or something like that.
Yeah.
Cannon.
Blah
Mm-hmm.
Blah,
blah.
blah.
That
Ooh,
looks like
McLaren.
that- what's that? The Merrick or
Maersk.
Maris?
Yeah, but it's dark azure though. It's not Maersk blue.
It's Maris.
Boy, that's a bunch of wheels.
Yeah. it was.
6x.
whole bunch of wheels.
That's the 6x McLaren.
The 6x10 McLaren.
Mm-hmm.
It's a triple dually axle.
Yep.
Yeah, there's 8 mud guards and 14 wheels.
I'm short of few.
Cool face. man.
More bionicle. Blah
That's Hoth. Hoth.
blah.
Mustafar.
What do you mean? Blah?
Everything can be a planet.
150 pins with toe balls on them.
What'd you call me?
Toe ball.
Toe ball.
That's what we
You're
call
building
it.
something that needs to move.
I'm wondering if they're doing something like, like Rocco does, where he'll take a piece like this and it's maybe the top of a fence post or something.
Yeah, but I mean that could be it, I guess. I mean, what am I talking about? I don't build mocks. I just judge them.
Oh, that's cool.
That one was
Oh,
so
wow.
cool.
I bet they're building cars.
That is actually really cool. I can appreciate a real cool cars mock.
Yeah, I mean that's all
Said,
pieces from,
Hey,
that's the pieces from the Fiats.
Gene, look at that comment right there. Man, you're just outnumbered in every way with your Fords.
I don't care.
These more for us to buy.
He's like, I don't care. I'll cry later.
It means I'm not driving what everybody else is driving.
Actually,
Because you're not. Because
every
there's nothing to
17
drive.
to 19-year-old teenage girl right now has a Bronco in their driveway because daddy bought it. So,
And a Jeep Wrangler.
yeah.
Cole, you live in Colorado, right? You see those all the time now, huh?
Oh, so much. But I
Yeah,
also
this-
see a lot of Tacomas, so that kind of balances out,
I want a Tacoma
Colorado.
so bad, man.
What part of Colorado?
United States,
Just south in Denver.
Okay.
in the United States, Gene.
Yeah, we went through Denver on the way to Moab in our Bronco last summer because it actually made it from North Carolina all the way to Moab, Sand Hollow, and Johnson Valley.
But
My
the next
Camry
day
made
when
it.
he drove to work, it broke down.
Hey, Gene, you don't get much credit. There's a 91 Honda Civic with 300,000 miles that'll still do that.
Light work, baby. Light work, no reaction.
With no oil in it.
Well, speaking of no oil, I drove my Camry, my 04 Camry. I drove it from the East Coast when I moved out here, and I took it up to the mountains in Colorado when I first got here. I thought I was, cool. And I'm like, the Camry can make it up through this rocky path. I go up these boulders, and it's like a boulder slips. My front end smashes down, obliterating the transmission pan.
Nice.
All the fluid's gone. I don't know this. I'm about 400 or 500 miles away from my apartment. I drive all the way back, no problems. I drive to and from work the next day, no problems. And then it finally decided to stop working and die. It sat for, I think, 6 months. Finally, tow truck guy came, picked it up. And I'm like, hey, man, it doesn't run. It doesn't go into drive. Like, you're not going to be able to drive it up your, the ramp or whatever. He's like, we'll see about that. Cranks it up and then drives it up down the street up into the tow truck. I'm just like, this thing can't die. Like, it's impossible.
I know what the problem is. I ain't got no gas in it.
It's crazy. Like, yeah, but
Crimson Toaster said, Cole, I got the Ice Mammoth AT-AT.
oh,
That
I
sounds.
gotta look that up.
And Lego Sith said that he drove a Ford off a hill. Maybe the Ford killed itself. It was like, just put me out of my misery now.
Were you listening to Freebird?
Cause I'm free. That said, there's a lot of Range Rovers up there. Yeah.
It's all about the Land Cruiser.
Crimson wants to know if you're still trapping those poor children.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not saying he is, but
How did that even start?
because they wanted. Remember, we told everybody you were on the run. That's why you were in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
And then it snowballed from you trapping kids at the basement.
Oh my
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the joke now. I kind of did that to myself.
That's another Cars mock.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking.
I know what that is.
Mhm.
That's an F-250.
I kind of want to buy Lightning McQueen now. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, right? I saw that. I was like, They need. I want a black box series of Lightning McQueen
Yes.
and Mater.
I totally forgot they made car sets
Right?
so long.
Do they still currently?
No.
That's what I thought.
Most of them were Duplo too, so like the car was only like 1 or 3 pieces.
Yeah.
Blah. And there's the most colorful one she had this week.
Volusia.
Wow.
That's bright. That's Scooby Doo. That like screams Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Scooby Doo is not my love.
Yeah, I guess. Just
Yeah.
combining my friend and Scooby Doo.
I am the one.
There's part of the tree. There's part of the trees.
Scooby Doo is.
Scooby.
For anybody that doesn't think that Lego doesn't make value, the Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen is literally like a poly bag of the car and a cone and sealed in the United States. It's $25. The next one is $60.
Wow.
Now, wait, which one?
There's only 3 that exist. It's called the Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen.
What's set number?
8200. There's a bunch of used ones. That's the one you just sold, though. I could tell by the door tiles. Shouldn't have opened it.
Got him.
Cosmic said he's building the Cody Brickheads, and there are 4 numbered bags for a 147-piece set, and only about 30 pieces in the first bag.
Jeez. And about 37 stickers, right?
Yeah.
No stickers.
There's no stickers?
No stickers, all printed.
What?
Crazy. Yeah, I thought it came with the sticker sheet, but
$15?
$10.
Woo! I'm buying that.
That's the only reason I got it. I'm like, $10? All right.
I'm buying
Why
that.
I don't have any more Brickheads.
So the new one's 53 and used is $4.
I did buy another Mario fig though. Not gonna lie.
For the whole thing?
The car. So Richard, we have a whole tub of cars parts.
Good bag. It's just a bag.
I thought it was one of your shoeboxes.
It's just a bag right now.
It's just a bag of car parts.
But do you have a full Lightning McQueen?
I think so. Oh no, we got a couple of Lightning McQueens.
I'm going to your store right now, Gene. If you're lying to me, I'm going to be disappointed.
They're not in the store, and they're not in the store for a reason. It's put away with the stuff for the future grandkids.
Oh my Jesus!
Which, by the way, we do have a baby in the oven. Not me.
Ooh.
Good job, Gene.
Don't judge.
No, his youngest daughter, Brittany's pregnant.
Nice, congrats. That's a big thing.
Yeah,
That's
we're
awesome.
excited.
I
Excited.
didn't even know you were supposed to announce it
She
yet.
said we could, remember? I asked her if I could tell Mom. She said, yeah, it's not a secret.
Well, now the entire internet knows. So,
The whole freaking internet knows.
Only people that know listen to it.
Gene, there is nothing in your entire store labeled McQueen.
You're right. It's
You
it's
just got
in a
done
bag.
saying that.
Multiple cars in a bag.
It's in a bag on the shelf beside my desk.
Oh, Gene.
Billy Jean is.
The benefit of having a Bricklink store is you can cherry pick the stuff you want to keep.
Thought I was gonna place an order right there, but I guess not.
Fail.
Man,
Cars parts, all of it.
There you go.
Actually, this one has the Rusty's truck also.
Rusty's.
And it's got the light aqua button, the little guy.
Yeah, so let me see that one. So the ones in that bag include Finn McMissile, the airport security car.
nobody
We
cares
got-
about.
We got Guido.
Guido.
We got Professor Zundat. We got Grim, which is Lightning McQueen's minivan version. We got
Minivan
Luigi.
version?
We got Max Team Truck. We got what's in that? Oh, that's a big Acer. Actually, we've got two different Acers, one with a visor and one without. We've got Red, which is a fire truck.
Yeah.
We have Finn McMissile with the wings and propellers.
Another bag somewhere else.
We've got two different Holly shift wells. One, two tow maters, Ivan mater, and two different Lightning McQueens.
But none in the store.
Nope, not to be purchased.
They're not for sale. Well, no, let me rephrase that. Everything I have is for sale. If the price is right,
Everything.
except my dogs and my wife.
Everything.
Except my dogs and my wife. When people call me wanting to know if my house is for sale, I'm like, absolutely.
Crimson Toaster said that his set 70006 should be here tomorrow. He's hyped, and it is the Krager's command ship from Chima.
Nice.
It's a
I didn't
big-
know they were still making Chima.
It's old.
Oh, okay.
Do your tomatoes have no toe?
All my tomatoes have a toe.
You might want to get that looked at. Drew, did you bring some mocks this week?
Oh, of course I did. You know I always do. I always pull through. We actually have a few submitted from our avid viewers.
Really? I've got one submitted from a surprise guest this week.
A surprise. No, you can't count yourself.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, show. You go first.
Man, you cheated.
How did I cheat? I smashed down first.
You cheated.
Okay. Cheater.
So this week I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. I've rung nothing but heaters.
Absolute fire. Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not real.
No, it's real. It's real.
I like the little oranges. That's cool.
I know. It's so clean. So clean.
What's it supposed to be of?
I don't know. I was thinking like an Aladdin type style build, but it has no Disney character, no Disney nothing.
Yeah.
It's from a kid in a brick.
It looks like it's just a mosque.
It looks great. I'm just struggling to find like what's the story of this.
We
Like,
got
what
the
was
cat.
What inspired the creator to build this?
I don't know. That's King, but look at how like they did his legs.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is a very good mock. It is so clean, crisp.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
$320.
well, look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome. And the nesting in that is just cool.
Yeah. Well, even the walls.
Even the door.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That just looks like a big headache.
Don't shake it.
That's all.
That's
fit and
cool.
Fit. That's crazy.
I like that.
I
That's
love
well
that.
done.
And then I thought at first this was studs stacked on top of each other, but it's the corrugated tube.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what's keeping the shape in it? Do your trick and run a wire down it?
Probably. Don't be worried about my trick. You guys are telling people. Gene out here telling everybody my secrets. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I thought it might have been Aladdin.
Yeah.
And
Go back to that minifig.
Is that Peter Pan's outfit?
I think it's Peter Pan's top, but I don't know about the. Well, I guess
think
the top and bottom have to go together. That's definitely what's her name's dress. God, what's her name? Is it Tiana?
Yeah.
But I think this thing is.
Oh
just,
no, that's Jasmine.
Jasmine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jasmine.
Sorry, I
Tiana-
saw the green and I was
Tiana's
responding back to
Princess and the
somebody.
Frog.
Yeah.
But I think this thing is flawless.
Yeah.
It looks perfect. What do y'all think?
The green turban only came in one minifigure. Desert Warrior, Series 16.
Crimson says 8 out of 10.
I give it a 9 to 10 just because I don't understand the storyline per se.
The storyline's lost in it.
Like,
but
what's the whole point of it being like up on a platform?
I don't know. It just looks cool. I wish that they could have seen, like, shown pictures of the back.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing in the back.
But, like, look at that.
Yeah, that looks good. Stud
So do
says
that-
it's digital.
The design of that platform is very typical of Muslim artwork.
Yeah.
This can't be digital because it has cloth pieces.
No, I didn't think it was digital at all. I'm at a 9. The only thing missing for me is connecting all the stories around it.
Yep.
Stud said it was digital, but it's definitely not digital. Battlefield said 9. Crimson says 8/9. Lego Sith Empire says 8 out of 10. Let's
Which parts is he thinking didn't come in those colors?
Well, I think he's just thinking about the cleanliness of it, but you can't. I mean, there's nothing about this mock that says it is digital. You cannot, like,
Well, he
stack
said that some,
those.
Yeah, the
He said some
techniques,
of the
there's no
parts-
way.
Yeah.
yeah, he said some of the parts didn't come in these colors.
No, all these parts came in these colors. But, like, God, there's so much.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the only reason I'd give it a 9 is I can't connect the story.
Well, let's hit it with that 9.
Every time. I love when the hot dog suit comes over his face.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
single
what?
time. I love that.
What part are you talking about doesn't come in those colors? The fact that there's a shadow underneath it should tell you that it's not digital.
What's up, Justin Morris?
What's up? What's up?
Maybe it's not digital, but maybe along the lines what he's saying is they altered the colors a little bit in Photoshop.
I don't know.
I'm just trying to think of what he means by that. I could definitely see that, but I don't know.
Every like piece is very, very like well from like I 100% believe this is real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's a real build, but like I don't know. A lot of those colors, it's very vibrant.
Yeah.
You know, for sure.
I think it was definitely shot under a really blue LED. 5,500 to 6,000 Kelvin LED to get that amount of blue in it.
All right, someone message a kid in Brick and find out if it's digital or not.
I was about to say I'm going to his Instagram right now. So every one of his mocks that he's got so far are the exact same thing. Like they're set up on a white table or like a something where it's like dark behind them. But he has pictures of everything in like living room. So I want to say this is 100% real. It says that he's a 16-year-old Tefal, and he's from Belgium and is currently living in Edinburgh, Scotland. I don't think it's fake. I'm sorry.
No, I don't
Every,
think so.
every one of those pieces is a guaranteed color from Lego.
Yeah, it's definitely real photography.
Like you can look at that and tell that's real.
Dude, this one that he posted with his gate, you see that gate technique with plates? That's sick. This whole garden theme looks awesome.
Which one?
Another Arabic garden.
Another one reason I feel like 100% that this is real photography is that reflection you see on the left hand side. That's in focus because it's the same distance as the door is. If you were to render that out, that would just be blurry because computers sometimes don't get it always right. But yeah, just in terms of the blurriness, I do feel it's a real photo.
It is definitely real. But on to the next one.
Now that's crazy.
That's
absolutely
That's
wild.
hot.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah. And the sad thing is this is one I went through and I saved like 40 photos and I was like, all right, I've got to pick out which ones I want to show. So of course I did like the full size of everything.
Yeah.
And then
I like Crimson immediately said 10.
we can get some details. Now, this is the only thing, like, I don't know. I was trying to figure out the story because they definitely have factions here.
Yeah.
Like, they have a Forestman shield here. They have, like, the Dragon Knights or the Green Dragons, and they have, like, the Bear Knights. I love that he put the bear heads on the Bear Knights.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, this totally looks like that one Skyrim village. Like when you pull up.
I was gonna say I love how all of the little like doors say what they are. Like you got a blacksmith here, then you got the stables here. Up here, you can tell has like I'm guessing like an armor.
Yeah.
I love like the technique that was done with like the just kind of like Mod Podge of throwing the vented tiles on there.
It looks like a real thatch roof.
You know what's kind of funny? This like seeing each individual thing totally reminds me of like the palette of Minecraft where you can just use anything to make something. It totally gives me that vibes.
The thing that I kept looking at too is like down here, so on the walkway, he has a pattern that's not a pattern. Like it's a pattern around, but what's inside is random. And then like when you go up here and you look at this wooden walkway, there are
Yeah.
all those wooden 1x4 tiles.
Yeah.
See, part of that roof supports it.
Can you
in the
zoom into
middle.
that, Richard?
Do what?
Can you zoom into that? Zoom into that walkway a little.
And he used all tile pieces that have the 2x4 markings with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
I love
funny.
that.
It's the cool thing is he really had to try because none of those have the silver nails in them. It's all the ones with the brown nails.
Yep.
Mm.
That's what I wanted to see. I want to see if he mixed them.
But I mean, like, there's a market. Like, this thing is highly detailed. Like I said, there's so much going on that, like, I think the story is just like the busy town of whatever this is,
Yeah.
or port.
Yeah, but if you look at it on a small scale, there's like a lot of individual stories happening in there.
Yeah. Homeboy's about to get chopped.
Yeah, and they, you've got a couple there on the bridge of the boat.
Yeah. I love we were talking about this last week. I love the imagination that's used.
Yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
this is something that, and with the ninjas, it kind of throws off like some Assassin's Creed vibe. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, check out the shutters on those windows.
Yep.
All one by
Headlight
one
piece.
plates upside down.
That's great.
I hope that I wish there was like a chase scene in this thing.
Like somebody stealing something.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
This kind of thing needs a chase scene. Look, they got some falconry. They added the owls as in Harry Potter.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's where you get mail and send it off at, because they got
Yeah.
a letter. So that's 100% stole out of Harry Potter. But like, I mean, it's such a clean build, and then like the curved wall.
Yeah, this is a 10 for me, easy.
Same.
Great,
Yeah.
great ship build too.
Yeah.
I'm all over a 10 on this one.
I wish it had an interior like you could look in through the backside, and he had like rooms built out. That'd be cool.
I don't know if you could do that though with like.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You'd see a
Structure.
lot.
Scale.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like how smart he did with that technique in this go back one with that tan building is he used those modified plates that have the holes in them and stacked them up 3 high to make
Yeah.
a brick so that you could also mix in those modified brick pieces as well. And it
Yeah.
looks good.
Well, that's how he got the curve too.
Right.
Zoom into that again. I don't think they're modified. Oh, they are.
Yeah, they are.
No, those are Technic 1x2 lift arms.
Oh yeah, that could be it too. Yeah.
Well, they have splits right here though.
Yeah, they have the splits.
No, I
though.
think that's the mold marks.
I don't think there'd be mold marks on both sides of it. Like, look at that.
There's not much of a slit there.
Kind of wish now what you said though. I would like to see somebody running away with something. Maybe. Maybe. I love the like all the characters in this.
Yeah, they're all well thought out.
Even the deer.
Stud, tell me if this is real.
This is real. This is the
I
last
need
photo I have.
Stud, I need you to tell me if those pieces are bracket arms or look at the microphone piece.
Oh, the microphone. That's such a nice touch.
I need to know, Stud, if those are those modified plates or the Technic lift arms. I need to know. Dude, look at that like moss growing. Crimson said, guys, it's a 10. Let's just move on.
And up to just under the top of the wall. I think you've got your answer there, Drew. Look at see the gap on that 1x2 round? Go to the left, Richard. Look at that. There's almost no gap showing. So I think you're right. I think those are 1x2s.
Yo, what's up, our toy world?
What's
How's
up,
it going,
what's
buddy?
up, Richie? Well, I'm going to go a step further with this one, and I'm going to hit it with that.
What's up, Hoarder 66?
What's
Yes,
up,
I
dude?
agree. That is definitely Golden Dog worthy.
Now, next up is the mock I have submitted by a special guest. This was submitted by Gene. Gene submitted this one in. This was one of his. I think this is like the second mock you've done, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Gene at Battlefield Bricks.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Cajun A-Full?
This is one of like, I'm almost willing to say this is my favorite one that he submitted so far.
Yeah, it's definitely top. What up, Scott Davis?
What's up, Scott?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, Richie, are you from Tennessee?
Because you're the only 10 I see.
Ooh.
Ooh. But both these vehicles are new from Panzer Lab,
Nice.
but like just everything is so clean. Like,
Yeah.
it's not clean because it's messy, but like look at that tree. Look at that technique.
I like that. That's nice.
Are you sure?
There it is.
Oh.
That's awesome. Shout out to Battlefield Bricks. He snuck
He
that
took the
dog right
challenge,
in there.
man.
W Riz.
But it's definitely really, really cool. Like I love this is like a very, like even the heads, like you can tell the story that's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you would please, Battlefield, if you can send me these heads back, I would appreciate it. And that right there is one of his newest purchases.
Nice.
Beautiful.
So if this tells you anything, this one minifigure right here costs what the goats did in that last picture.
What?
No way. That's wild.
Yeah.
$320?
Those are not $320 anymore.
Wait, what?
The goats are only like, I think $40 a piece now.
Oh.
And then the other ones you can get for like.
So are each of those figures $40?
I don't want to tell you the price of this flamethrower guy right here.
No, tell me.
It's $80.
Why?
Wow.
So, do you
Who
know
makes
the
it?
lore? It's the minifig is a collaborative part. So, Brickmania prints it, right?
Okay.
They take brick arms and they have a section that they call perfect caliber, where all of the weapons are printed, not overmolded,
Oh.
but printed to make look really real.
Yeah.
Like, see how this is overmolded?
Yeah.
And if you look at the handle right here, how it's got like the grip printed, and like up here you can tell like a color variation.
Yeah.
So this is the only flamethrower in brick arm style that they will ever do.
Wow.
Valid.
So the thing was they came out and this was going to be, he was under the, I guess the confusion of Brick Arm said that they were no longer making this flamethrower. So he bought some and was like, I'm going to do a limited run of these. We're going to perfect caliber print them and we're going to put them out. Well, Brick Arms is still going to sell the flamethrower. So to back his word up, he will never make another one of these minifigs unless it is completely different with a different flamethrower.
Approved. Valid.
But like, look at that. Look at that story. My man's about to hit him in the back of the head with the butt of the gun. He's about, like, look at his smirk too. Like he knows. He's like, you ever played whack-a-mole?
The ass whipping is about to commence.
But like, look at that tanks. I mean, just
Yeah, that
Oh,
looks
that's so
great.
awesome.
Hey, Richie, are you from Tennessee? Hopefully he's still in the chat. We'll find out.
Will said way too much for a fig. It's definitely not. People out there spending $250 on Queen Amidala's.
Well, that's what he just says. The guy that spent his last dollar on Star Wars figs.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Extra Bricks?
What's up, Extra
My
Brick?
dog.
He said he don't like the modern fig, so it was just $80 for the flamethrower.
Jeez.
And then I love this new style of tank. Like I really like the 1/45th scale. I really like that right there.
How much is that? $7?
I have no idea. I don't have any.
Oh, that's hot.
Hey,
10 out of 10.
Battlefield, is that the Shia LaBeouf minifig from Fury? And Brickmania does this thing where they print and it's like almost like adds like a extra layer. So you see how that looks like it's popped out?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got some nice stuff, I'm telling you. But we know
So that's UV printed then.
he said no, it's from Angel Bricks. Ah. Well, you know we're gonna hit it with that specialty.
Bombs away!
Oh, the dogs.
All of them.
All the dog.
Man, I'm telling you, I've never seen anybody build so much quality stuff week after week.
Right? Yeah.
So you said you got one more thing?
No, that was it.
Oh, okay. I thought you had like something special.
I mean, I do. I have you.
We're special.
Oh, thanks. All right, I guess it's my turn.
You all right?
Yeah. So at first, we got our boy Lego Ed coming back again with another update to his. Oh, hold on.
Way to
These things,
go.
every time it gets downloaded from Instagram, they always get mixed together.
Way to go. I just want you to get it right once.
It won't ever happen. So this is all from Lego Ed. Here's a little overlook. Looks pretty nice. Getting better, and better each week. He's got them expensive shrubs.
Are those the... Which one?
They're the burnt orange dead shrubs.
I think those are coming out in a set, though, to where they're not going to be...
Oh, in the Minecraft sets? Yeah. But we got Lego's Ed's mock here. Looks great. Solid 7.5. How do you guys feel about it?
Isn't that what he had last week, just with the building taken down?
Yeah, I think so. I like that he's telling his story through his mocks.
Oh yeah, it's definitely cool. I like that a lot. I like you can tell that, because remember last week they were like breaking into the building.
Yeah.
It looks like it didn't go so well for him.
You right? Well, it's going well for them, not for the people that lived in the building.
Yeah.
Except for these guys. They're done.
They're definitely done.
But yeah, this is a great 7.5 for me right here.
I can give that up.
Yeah.
We're gonna round it to an 8.
Yeah, let's give him an 8. He deserves it.
Magnum. Holy moly. Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for! Dear God. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I love that. Yeah, baby. This one is from Crimson, our boy Crimson. He made this cool Chima tank.
Does it have a toaster in it?
Right. See, nice little cockpit in the center. I'm digging it. See, is there one more? I think that was it. Hold on. Whoopsie. Yeah, this is a solid 8 for me. I like the juxtaposition of the tank. Great articulation.
I don't know. Is there? So this is gonna sound really dumb, but is there like a lore to Chima? Because I don't know anything about it.
Well, they had a whole show.
All they did?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was, I guess, Ninjago before Ninjago. At least they tried to make it like that.
Yeah.
See, I have no idea. I never watched. I've watched Ninjago, but
Crimson, I'll tell you this. If you make a mock and you put a toaster in there with a hot dog being toasted, instant 10. Instant 10.
you know, I'm really surprised no one has just built like a big hot dog.
I know. It would win every time. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It would get all the dogs. It would get the golden dog every time if you build a hot dog. But it can't be like some cheesy version. It's got to be beautifully built hot dog.
Dude, sprinkle some chili on top of that thing.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
Man.
this is an easy 8 for me.
I can see that. Let's give it that 8.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
There it is. Magnum. Holy moly. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. Dear God. It's beautiful.
God,
Cool.
it's beautiful.
This one came from
Ooh.
Dwalin Forkbeard. Just one picture. I mean, I'm a sucker for Rock Raiders,
I was about to say,
Power Miner.
Did he build a big like rock raider?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's dope.
Yep. I
Because
think
that's
it
the
looks
head from the giant one.
Yep.
But just new body, brick built body. That's so cool.
yeah.
It
I
looks
love
more authentic though because of like the rock.
Yeah.
Yep. I love this. I'm just a sucker for translucent green anyway, so
Translucent?
translucent.
Man. Y'all got any of that translucent up here? You need some
Get you some translucent on up in you.
Let me see some translucent. What's up, 117?
What's up, Legion?
Yeah,
really
I
like
only have the one picture, so that's all he ever
Yeah, the
posted.
cool-
But
Cool thing to me is how he mixed the faceted slope on the right.
this one,
You know, the two pieces for the hand. You go
Yeah.
right above it, and there's a bionicle armor.
oh
piece.
yeah, shoulder. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I like how one side is completely like all the gems, and then if you go to the left side, he actually has a finger. So like the total, like he actually has a hand with a thumb, but then on the left side is like his weapon hand.
Yeah.
I think that looks cool.
That's really cool.
This is an easy 10 for me.
I'm gonna give it an 8 just because like
8.
yeah, not because there's anything wrong with it, but what we've been giving 10s to,
That's true. And like the last time we saw a figure build, that was beautiful.
yeah.
I'd say 8.5, but I will settle for 8. How about you guys?
I mean, we can give it an 8. Like I can
Yeah.
see that. I don't want to hit it with a 9 or a 10 just because of what we've gave a 9 or a 10.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's pretty cool. Oh no.
Ask me about my wiener.
The
Ask me about my wiener.
I will say that there's a lot of people out there that submit really good mocks, but when it comes to showing like built figures,
Yeah.
man, those ones that I found, it is going to be hard to ever beat those.
Yeah.
All
Right.
Hard to top.
Well, the next one, Jocko of Neragu. I follow this guy for a long time. His castle building, amazing, dude. Look at that door.
I mean, it's okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Look, I love this aerial view.
That's
I
awesome.
think that's
I love
so
the top
hot.
one. Yeah.
10
I
out
wish
of
I
10.
could get an aerial view of mine, but I'm not that tall.
I also
You'd have
love
to
that,
take it
like this thing
outside.
Do what?
freeform too.
You'd have to take it outside. You can't get far enough away from it in your basement to get the whole thing in the view.
Dude, I love that. Like, there's like the whole. It's not a wizard, but what is it called? They're not really geography, but I don't know what this guy would be considered.
Talking about a map reader, or
I
Are you
guess
talking about,
he's a
like,
cartographer, but like he also has gems and books around. I don't know.
alchemist?
Yeah, basically. But I mean, it just looks so nice. Like the statues, but like the way that he does his brick wall, it's just so. Look at that door, dude. Like it's all faded with the little handle.
Yeah.
Oh, and the uniformity across, dude. I mean, look at that roof line too. That's nice. The owl.
I mean, that's definitely some really cool stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
I like the fact he didn't try to hide the studs inside on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, and I like that, like, he added the snow in the right places, and like all the bricks, like he uses the old gray with the faded gray, and then like they all just stick out just enough to see like texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, incorporating the difference in colors.
Yeah. What do you want to hit this with, Cole?
Ooh, 8, 5, 9.
Okay.
Because
You're rich.
I'm down with
sorry.
that 9. I mean, it is a castle. The only thing I'll say I don't really like about it is there's no faction.
Well, I mean, no, they're the old dragon faction right down there.
Yeah, but that's not the right minifigs for that.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
So, like, all the stuff is like the wrong colors.
It definitely looks like they mixed Black Falcons and Lionites together.
Yeah.
Drew,
Huh?
is the Battle of the Bulge mock builder that's going to have a Thomas the Tank Engine in it criticizing the
Man, here we go again. Peanut galleries talking.
The peanut galleries. That's funny. But I mean, even like this little windowsill, like that's wedge pieces on its side to make that just.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I like
solid
the
9.
I like the consistency in the gun ports.
Yep.
It's got all the gun ports all around the front, and they're all the same.
First of all, it's not a gun port. Nobody had a gun back then.
Yeah, whatever.
They're called arrow slits. Jesus.
I just don't see no poop shoot, so it's a 9 for me. Not accurate. Sorry, Jocko.
I'm definitely at a 9. Definitely.
Yeah.
Legion, I joked about turning one of the Shermans into Thomas the Tank Engine.
And then this is the last one we got here. Just a little Star Wars build by Ordo Builds. It
That's
goes
really
with your Arabic mock.
I was gonna say that right there gives me vibes off of I don't know the planet off the top of my head, but
Ryloth.
Rise of Resist. I mean, dang it, I keep calling that. In the Force Awakens, that like first where Kylo lands.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
If it was during the day.
Yeah. I liked how this one is definitely photoshopped, besides the little light, but the flicker right here of like a lens flare.
We can't see your. Oh yeah.
Lens flare kills me, dude.
That's so funny because that's a solar flare, like from the sun. But
there ain't no sun.
Hey, there was effort put into it.
And there's also one right here too. You notice that?
No, I can't see your mouse.
Oh,
yeah,
right here.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Can you really not see my mouse when I do that?
Oh, it's just no, I see it.
Oh,
now.
it's just too small. Okay,
It
gotcha.
lags a little.
Gotcha.
I think for this.
Hey, he took your idea, Cole.
Hmm.
He's the blast.
Oh, I love it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Here.
What did he do?
He took the stud shooter thingies.
Spring-loaded shooters.
The spring-loaded shooters.
I have a couple of them.
Make them into the door.
Just
I
a
love that
couple?
piece.
But yeah, I'd say.
I'll give that an 8.
Yeah, I give this between an 8 and a 9.
It's very clean.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very well done.
I love that there's barely.
It's really clean, but not a lot of detail.
Yeah. Cool.
That's amazing.
That's pretty cool. Oh no.
Ask me about my wiener.
The
Ask me about my wiener.
That is a tasty wiener.
And then the last one is from Crimson. This is a work in progress update. Working on this AT-AT. Looks pretty nice.
That is like some crazy color combination.
Right? So we'll hit it with my favorite show of all time.
You want to use a real steady hand.
Well, you might want to use the guide arm, Tim, so it doesn't get away from you.
Don't always have to use the guide arm if you have a steady hand.
Well, if you want a straight line.
Good old.
Drew, does the Asha guy know you stole his training video?
Nice.
Did you just call it the Asha?
I did.
It's OSHA.
Oh, I was about to ask Crimson if that was based off the Raider ATST stat. So that's why it has all like the different colors, like the red and the brown and stuff like that. That's really, really cool.
That'd be the first time I think I've ever seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Next level. Nice.
Next level.
Was it? Yeah, dude, I'm rewatching Home Improvement with Tim Allen in it. I love that show so much, dude. 10 out of 10 show.
It's been a while since I've seen that.
If you've never watched that show, you're not doing yourself any justice.
Right? The funny thing is him using the router like that, every time I let someone new on the job site use the router, that always happens. Because they don't know you got to go clockwise with that thing. And if you don't go clockwise, it'll run on you.
The first time I had used like a router and had no real, like I just grabbed one and was like, I'm gonna make this round, was when I did this table. I like rounded all the edges and got all the sharpness off. And we took a bare piece of wood that was just like spare up top, and I was like, I wonder what damage you can do to a table with this.
No, you can damage it.
And you can damage wood very, very bad with one of those.
Oh yeah, especially if you don't have the bearing on it. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going, and it'll eat into the side of your whatever.
It's gotta. I don't know. It's, somebody's got to mess something up, right?
Yeah. My favorite is when people decide they're just going to keep using the router even when they don't change out the bit. And that router bit that's red, because it's painted red with the blade on it, is completely black all the way around. I'm like, you guys are using the crap out of this thing.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know about woodworking. Y'all got me on that one.
Well, I'm just saying they just don't change the blade, and if you don't change the blade, it's going to turn black because they're overheating it and just forcing it.
When that red router bit turns black, it's not good.
No.
You're not taking chips off anymore. You're just burning your way through stuff.
Literally. Literally. And the funny part is I kind of let them do it just to be like, what you doing there, buddy?
That's what I would be doing.
Going everywhere.
Not gonna lie.
You're not routing anymore, my friend. You are engraving.
I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, you do.
I've never been like, I don't know. I've never really messed with wood that much.
It's fun.
I can weld.
Have you ever welded two 2x4s together?
Yeah, I used a red bit and it's black.
Oh.
I get it really, really, really hot.
Yeah.
And then just press them together.
That it turns blue?
Yeah.
The
goal is while the manager's not looking, you squirt just a little bit of wood glue there so it actually works.
That makes sense.
I'm just, everybody's got to do what you got to do. No, I've never.
Oh, no way. Do you see EMS is building the Batman sign at Starbucks?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's a big thing to build at Starbucks.
I'll tell you what.
She builds at Starbucks every week.
I did the inventory for Bricklink for that set. That was the biggest pain in the ass to inventory. It's the first inventory that took me over a month to do.
Dang.
Really?
Yeah. Because there's so many steps you got to go through in the inventory process.
Yeah.
And I did it to a point where it was waiting on a review of one step, and I couldn't do anything. But there's, I mean, if you look at the extras in that set, there's probably 200 pieces of extras.
Well, that's because it's built by all 1x1s.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We should all like do a collaborative mock where we just build something out of 1x1 plates.
No. Just build one big hot dog. I changed my mind. And when we show up to a show, we put them all together. Make everyone question everything.
A bearded hot dog mock.
There you go.
A bearded dog.
There you go.
Man, that right there is top level.
Right?
So Cole, I have to ask.
Mm.
I made a little joke of it in the thumbnail. Why 360?
That's a great question. I have no idea. I made this account when I was like 12. And the whole reason it's like Legomen is because like I wanted somebody else to join the channel with me, like a friend or something like that. But it just ended up being me. And I don't know, 360s just sounded cooler. And I think, was it one? No, it was way before the Xbox 360. So yeah, I can't even draw any parallels to why it would be 360. I just thought it was a cool number.
Just because.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You're just an all-round Lego man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, 360 degrees all around. Got it.
There we are.
I wish I was as good as like to come up with something like that. I would have. I don't know. I don't think that like. It's funny how some people come up with their names. I'll start there.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was very obvious when I was creating it. Like there was no other. The only other thing was when I first started the channel, or it was coming up with the channel, I really wanted to call it Empire Bricks. But I realized that if I did that, I would be like stuck with nothing but Star Wars. So I backed out.
Yeah, no, I like Beard Bricks for sure.
It definitely stuck.
And everybody at the shows knows it because it does stick.
Well, the funny thing is like when I first started was like right around the time that like Lego Masters was big. And I went to Brick Fair the first year and there were so many people that kept asking me. They were like, are you Boone? I'm like, no, not Boone.
Oh man.
But thanks for asking. Other than that, it's never been like a. People just get it. Legion said Empire Bricks number 100,000. Yeah. Stud said the just asked me about my wiener clip makes me laugh because I went to high school with Justin Long. If I only knew he was going to be famous in the movie Dodgeball, I would have thrown wrenches at him in high school. Lego said that he knew right away what he wanted his channel to be named when he made it. I mean, a lot of people do. It just didn't. I don't know. Mine didn't come to me like that. I don't guess. Like it. I mean, mine did come to me like that, but it was like a. Well, if I can't name it this, I'm naming it this then type thing.
I went through a couple different different names before Legomen 360 for sure. But it's the only one that kind of stuck. I think I tried rebranding when I turned like 14 or 15 or something like that, but I just went back to the old OG name.
What name did you change to, or what name were you talking about changing to?
Oh my god, I think it was my initials and then productions, and then I remember this. I don't know why I thought it was so cool, but it was Clone Trigger Productions. And I'm like,
I mean, that's not a bad name. Clone
I
Trigger.
like it.
And I was just like, it's cool, but then it's, I don't know. I just went back. I think I didn't know how to change my username back in the day. So I just, in the beginning of videos, I just had a different intro for whatever.
I've thought about if I were to because I was talking to Battlefield, and I was basically not joking, but talking about how there's very few people out there that are committed to one thing. And there's tons of people that are Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. They'll never buy another Lego set that isn't Star Wars. And that stuff right there just kind of gets to me because Star Wars is cool. Don't get me wrong, we all love Star Wars. But after a while, it's like you've seen it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, maybe I should just go the route of doing nothing but military. And he was like, do you have any idea how expensive that would be?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, true.
Yeah. I mean, Star Wars isn't that much cheaper, you know?
It is, though. It is.
Really? Okay.
So you got to think, if you're building a clone army, I mean, what you're spending? What, $10 a fig?
I mean, on the high end for sure.
All of my figs are at least 24 and above.
Oh wow, yeah.
I mean, I guess the weapons kind of go both ways. You could always go Clone Army Customs. They're what, $1 a piece?
Yeah, 50 cents to $1. Yeah.
Brick arms are the same. I mean, it would be like you building a mock and using Clone Army Customs figs.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there you go.
Man, Lego Sith Empire says that he has the largest Old Republic army.
I saw that. I want you to send me a picture of that on Instagram. I want to see that.
Oh, I'm blanking. Lego Sith Empire has some really crazy armies, especially the Empire.
Legion said he's got the best name. The funny thing about Legion is I know his real name, I know his nickname, and I know his handle for the internet. And every time we go somewhere, I'm still like, dude, I don't really know what to call you. Exo Brix is in the house. Look, Drew.
What's
we got?
up?
We got
my boy.
Man, finally coming back. He's been gone for a while. He's been in a hole. He said he's moving, and I said he was going to have problems storing his Lego. So I did reach out and tell him that I would be more than happy to help him by storing it for him. Just trying to be a good friend in a situation.
Well, Richard, if he doesn't trust you to store it, we've got some storage system in the basement. We could store it in.
Yeah, I mean, that would actually be really good because you would actually know once it's stored where every piece is.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. We'll even inventory what you could have when you get your Lego collection back. He said he's about to do an updated Imperial Army video soon.
Nice.
Sweet.
He said he trusts you far more than he does me. I don't see how. I would just keep it for myself. He's trying to sell it off. I don't know. How many aliens are you up to now, Exo? Don't you have 1,000 aliens? I did in that package that came. I bought somewhere in here. I bought some of the new CMS from the Space Line. Have y'all got any of those yet?
Not yet. I always eye them up when I go to the Lego store.
I will tell you that the QR code scan thing works, but I didn't want to sit there and scan all of them, so I bought. Which normally I try to get all of them, but with this, I guess wave, I was really. I don't know. They weren't the greatest in my opinion. Some of them were really cool. Some of them weren't. I bought the Ice Planet girl just because it really reminds me of the old school Lego figs. He said he got Exo said that he got a few of the new Space CMF. They're not bad.
I need the penguin. That's the only thing I need out of that.
What's the penguin for?
I don't know. I just want them. Penguin's my favorite animal.
Really?
They get a space penguin. Oh my gosh.
What's your favorite animal? I mean, why is it your favorite animal?
I don't know. They're just weird little creatures. Flightless birds. Gotta love them.
Does that mean you got the same love for chickens?
They can kind of fly. They get a good jump off a ledge or something like that. They can hover for a little bit.
But have you ever had a penguin taste as good as chicken?
I've never had a penguin.
People eat penguins?
I don't know. I mean,
all I gotta say is right now out Target for $3.
Oh,
Twin Sons, baby.
Wow,
man, you get a cup of ice.
My girlfriend wasn't serious. Didn't think I was serious that I actually wanted this, but she also didn't know that my roommate took everything. So I'm like, I need cups, and I like this.
There you go.
You're living by yourself now?
No, I have two other, but the other one is petty. We'll put it that way.
I was about to say, when is your girl moving in then?
In a year.
In a year?
When we're married.
Man, that's a long ways out.
I know.
I skipped the whole married thing.
Just move right in.
Yeah.
In this economy, I keep telling her, I'm like, let's just live together.
Yeah. Just make it easy for a little bit.
Right.
Start making stuff up. Just be like, look, I can't take you out this Friday because bills are due and you're not.
We can't live together. Sorry. Can't live together, can't dine together.
Exo said that he's pretty sure that they're illegal to hunt. I'm gonna tell you one thing crazy though that I guess paying attention to a lot of the Animal Planet stuff growing up, I never knew how certain animals hunted. Have you ever seen how orcas get seals?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like seals will be floating on like a chunk of ice, and the two orcas will come up and flap the tail to throw the seal into the water.
Orcas are brutal.
Dude, imagine walking down the street, and next thing you know, you are airborne into someone's territory that you're screwed because you can't move as fast. You're not as big. Like, you're just done. Like, and there's multiple of them.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Dude, sometimes the orcas will just kill to kill.
Yeah. And they like to kind of just not play with their food, but like kind of just like, like you said, tail flip them up and stuff like that. But also that's another way to teach how, they're young, how to hunt and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But they're super intelligent, and dolphins and orcas are just brutal.
They are, dude. That tail flap that they do, like they'll just swim up next and go, what? Then hit stingrays, dude. Crazy. Is it? Yeah. Is that what? Or is that dolphins that do that? Or both of them do that, right?
What?
Like what? There's a fish, or I guess a mammal. I don't know if it's dolphins or if it's orcas that will see stingrays, and they'll go and flap them out of the sky and kill them. Like the shock is just so crazy.
That's definitely orcas.
Yeah.
But dolphins will like gang up and bully sharks and stuff like that. They don't care.
I watched a video the other day of my wife is like terrified of things in the ocean. Like she will not get in the water. She don't watch movies like Jaws or anything like that. I showed her a video of I forgot where it was, but these like 5 guys are in a kayak in the ocean, and all of a sudden one of them was like, "Oh my god, watch out!" And this like great white just knocks this guy's canoe over or kayak over, and like next thing you know, he's in the water, and you see the shark like swim off to come back around, and like the amount of panic and how fast they move, it's like, why are you out there in the first place?
Yeah. You won't catch me in a canoe in the ocean, that's for sure.
Legion said that dolphins are enemies of the state, the biggest BS.
Yeah, for real.
So, Richard, have you seen the website where they track all the great whites?
No.
It's OC Search or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And they're tracking all these great whites that have been tagged. Every now and then one shows up like right off of Ocean Isle Beach, and we'll send my brother a link to it. Like, yeah, this is why we don't get in the water at your beach.
Well, I mean,
That's really cool.
the bad thing is, like, yes, sharks are very, like, great whites are very, very powerful. But there's so much stuff in the ocean that can kill you. I don't think a great white is, like, your biggest victory.
No.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
My camera died.
Your camera's been dead.
No.
I hear
was looking for that video, and I just found it. I'll show you here in a second once I get this camera back up.
I hear great whites aren't really that big of like an issue, that they don't really mess with us, but I think it's bull sharks that you got to be worried about.
Bull
They're
sharks and
super
tiger
aggressive.
sharks really aggressive.
Yeah.
The thing is a tiger shark and a bull shark will take longer to kill you versus a great white. So they might like bite you and hurt you, but they're not doing like the damage that a great white would do.
All right, you ready for this?
They big and stupid.
Can you guys hear it?
No.
I don't know why.
There
I
you go.
can't hear-
Yeah.
Oh, let me see here. Like what? Dude, and then this like whole next minute is just them just toying with it, just swimming around, getting super close to it. Just like they'll just swim right next to it. Just trying to line it up the entire time.
Hear me out. All right. They're just trying to get revenge from Steve Irwin.
This is true.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
insane.
here's a slow-mo.
Like, dude, that's like the same reaction if you were standing still and got hit by a car.
Yeah. You should put Mike Tyson as the orca.
Jake Paul, yeah.
Does that fight happen like next weekend or something?
July 20th or 19th.
That's so far away.
Yeah.
So, Richard, this is what I was telling you about the ocean search.
Yeah.
So all of those markers are tagged great whites that they're tracking. And if you zoom in to this area, see that great white that's 12 feet 4 inches? My brother's beach house is right there. So,
oh man,
beach house, great white. Beach house,
lightweight, no reaction.
Yeah, I could take him on.
12'4" great white.
Yeah.
Although they haven't seen him there since January, so you may be in the clear.
That's because I told him not to come back around.
Oh yeah, bull sharks can live in fresh water. That's another fear. You're nowhere safe.
Yeah, the big issue is the brackish water where the salt turns to fresh.
Yep.
A lot of the sharks can come up into the brackish water.
Legion said the great white ain't do nothing. They just living their life. I mean, to be honest, though, if you think about it, like, I know this sounds like really some like WWF shit, like, but I mean, we do go into their territory and mess with them. Like, it ain't like they're coming on land and attacking us.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. 100%. When I used to take the scouts sailing out in the Keys, and we'd go diving for supper, to get lobster or whatever. We told them every time they got off the boat, you're entering the food chain and you are not at the top.
Like, I love, like, this sounds mean, But I love when you hear people like so and so got attacked by a tiger or so and so got ate by a bear. It's like, what the heck were you doing? Like, where were you at?
Yeah. Stay in your lane, bro.
Like that's
So you've seen all the things about the people approaching wild animals at national parks.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
My favorite video till this day is that guy that tries to box the kangaroo for his dog.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. You see it all the time whenever you go into the Rocky Mountains. I've passed where there are forest rangers there, and they're like, "Yeah, we got a moose and like a mama moose and a baby moose," and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Like I know, don't go near it because you don't mess with a mom and its kid, especially a moose. They'll like tear you up.
Moose will mess you up.
I want to pause you right there and just say that if you don't believe an animal will mess with you for messing with its like babies, go take a geese egg.
Yeah, exactly.
Just grab a geese is nothing but a small bird, right?
Yeah.
Go touch one. Go anywhere near the nest. And that's almost 2 tons lighter.
Exactly. Yeah. And have you ever seen a moose run through the snow? It's insane.
Snow does not slow them down.
No.
It's because their legs are so skinny.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. They're so tall.
Like I don't think that people underestimate animals.
Yeah.
Like if it's a spider bite, that's one of the things that's like, man, that sucks that happened. You can't control that. A snake bite is still like 50% of the time. But now you got these. There was I went to South Carolina where they had a reptile show called Repticon. And in South Carolina, you could buy fully like venomous, very, very like potent venom snakes. And you could technically bring them back over the border. You just couldn't buy them in North Carolina. And there was so many like rednecks that were just like carrying diamondback rattlesnakes out of like in these little containers. They're like, yeah, look what I got. And I'm like, dude, you're going to be a freaking statistic before you know it. So this is like something that happened a long time ago. I used to be friends with this guy, and he was like football team in high school, gym every day. Nothing scared him. He laughed in like the face of death, blah, 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 blah. So we go to a sanctuary that's here in North Carolina. And what they do is basically if you buy a reptile of any kind and you can't take care of it, or if you're scared of it, or like a spider or anything like that, they'll come get it for you and try to find it like a rehome thing. Well, in their warehouse where they hold everything, it's just like you walk in and there's like lines of like containers and cages and stuff that have these animals in it where they're taken care of and stuff. And sometimes like there's on top of each other. Sometimes they're like boxed out. I'll never forget, we were walking and he was like eye level with this crate. And the crate, the way it was it was wood on one side, wood on the other side, wood on the top, and wood on the bottom. But both sides were plexiglass, and it had a plexiglass hole set at the top of it. Well, he's walking down one aisle and I'm on another. And I was like, hey, man, look at this. And he like looked through it and I tapped the glass. And dude, you heard a rattle and seen this head come up. The look on his face was priceless. I was like, dude, I thought you weren't scared of it. Like me, no, like I wasn't scared because I know it's in this crate. Like it's not going to bust out.
Yeah.
Like, even if it strikes the side of it, it's not going to break anything. But it was just like, dude, the look on his face was priceless.
So, honest truth, we've done a couple trips to Alaska. One of our trips to Alaska, we were on the Kenai Peninsula, which is south of Anchorage. We were doing a church edition in a town called Nikiski. We had to go to Lowe's. Believe it or not, there's a freaking Lowe's hardware in Kenai, Alaska. We had to go to Lowe's to pick up some stuff. And on the way from Lowe's back to the church we were working on, the Kenai Highway, which has a grand total of probably 30 cars a day on it, the Kenai Highway was at a standstill. And when we got up to what was causing the standstill, a car had hit a baby moose.
Oh.
The mom it didn't hurt it, but the mom turned around, and the female mooses are friggin' huge.
Yeah.
The mom was on the hood of the car, and had smashed the roof down. The people inside the car were like laying
Oh
down.
my god.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
they're so big on the front end and
Yeah.
so heavy. She was literally just pounding the roof of the car down.
Jeez.
It was crazy.
Does
So
insurance
the
even
thing
cover that?
Huh?
Insurance will even cover that?
I have no idea.
Look, you're not gonna believe me, but
One of our guys had his camera with him. It predated, decent cell phones. One of our guys had a camera with him and got pictures of it and showed it at the kind of summary we did for the church of what all we did. He showed that at the church. It was
Dang.
crazy.
So that back to the time where like the Nokia guy who developed your photos is just like, holy cow.
the craziest thing that I remember like ever like that is the first time I ever went to Florida. We were like standstill traffic and like everybody was cutting their cars off. We were there for so long. And I ended up getting out of the car with my mom and we're like looking at what's going on. And we like look down the middle of the aisle and there's like literally 2 alligators in the middle of the road, like hissing at people. And I'm like, why don't y'all just go around them? And then like I found out like everybody in Florida, when there's like a gator in the road, that's just like your day's done. You stop until the gator moves.
Yep.
Damn.
So Richard, this is an honest to God wildlife safety sign that the National Park Service put out last week for Yellowstone and several parks up in that area.
That's funny.
It's freaking hilarious.
I like that. Why?
Good luck. They had one for a while that turned into a t-shirt that said, "Don't pet the fuzzy." What was it? "Don't pet the fuzzy
cows."
Yeah, fuzzy cows or something like that. There's a picture of that woman that was trying to pet the buffalo that got gored.
Oh my gosh.
Stud, I love eyelash vipers. I really like pig nose snakes. Those like, I don't know. I know they're not venomous, but my favorite snake of all time, believe it or not, if you don't know anything about it, like just watch a video of it breathing. Have you ever heard of something called a death adder?
Yeah.
So a death adder is a pretty much full black snake. The head of one looks absolutely insane. Like it just looks evil. Well, when it feels threatened or when it sees prey, they're mostly in like 100% desert. Like you're never going to find it anywhere near wetlands or anything else. It does this thing where it like flattens its body out and comes back up when it's breathing. And when it does it, it makes a snorting sound and literally blows like sand away from its nose when it does it. So like you walk up to this like cage to look at this animal and this thing is just like snorting, staring at you, flattening in its entire body. If you ever watch like videos of them things like people feeding them mice, like live mice, it's like, dude, there was no way that animal ever stood a chance. Like in I guess the world, because I think those are just in like Australia, of course, like where everything wants to do anyway. But those things, like they take down like kangaroos and shit.
Jeez.
What are they called again?
It's a death adder. They're called puff adders, but
Puff
death
adder?
adder is like a color
That's
variation.
a common name. It's what a lot of people call it.
Oh yeah.
But dude, they look sick.
They're from Africa. Snakes of southern Africa, male puff adder.
Well, the death adder is Australia.
Death adder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like look up an Australian map of where death adders are, and they're like in 85% of the whole entire continent.
Jeez.
I did see a video of oh man, I don't know what kind of snake it was. But it was just this blue, I think it was a blue pit viper. And I hate snakes, but this thing looks gorgeous
too, man.
The blue on it was so nice.
I mean, there's like so many, like when it's so crazy to think about like reptiles, because them things are bred in so many different ways to come up with like color variations.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's how you get like weird dog breeds. Like
Yeah.
look up a banana ball python.
Oh, is those the yellow ball pythons?
Yeah. I mean, those
Yeah.
things are absolutely like beautiful.
Yeah.
The San Diego Zoo has huge ones of these. Dude, look at this one. Hold on, let me present it. This one is absolutely amazing. How it looks like a banana. You see that?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's crazy. It looks like a leopard gecko.
One of my favorite things was the orange bearded dragons.
Yeah.
I remember when I went to my first reptile show. I really wanted to take something home, but I knew like I wasn't going to. Well, I go to this guy and he's got like this tub full of these bearded dragons. And I walk over to it and it's like the tub has like two flip tops. Well, he like flips one up and he's like, do you think of anything about this? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, I'd really like to see one. Well, like, all of them took off running from me, except for one came running towards me. And I like picked him up. And I was like, dude, I got to take this home. But I never did.
I always thought they were venomous for one reason and one reason only. Disney's holes. But yeah.
Brian Painbaker said a black mamba. A black mamba is an insane snake.
Yeah.
That's a big thing in Australia.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would hate to come face to face to an anaconda, though. I mean, like, you're just done.
I mean, you have less chance of getting hit by an anaconda than you do. Like, a black mambas are aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So are death adders. An anaconda, not really. But like the bad thing about an anaconda is most of the time you hear about them like swallowing kids whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, anacondas just get huge, dude.
Yeah.
Big
I
packs.
think there's a me, Legion, Jean, and Tori and Renee and her husband went to the Greensburg Science Center last year for a Lego convention.
Uh-huh.
And they have a huge anaconda in there that they've just recently like switched out to a smaller one.
Oh, I thought that was a python.
Was it?
Yeah. Because it's like a huge version of the snake my daughter used to have.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we go back. Well, I go back this year. I'll be displaying this time though. I won't be walking around looking at all the animals. That's like I don't know. To me, it's really cool to go to that place because it's like a zoo that gives you information about the animals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good venue.
And you can tell all the animals there are just like they're so used to being like treated like kings and like fed every day. Like they're so lazy.
Yeah.
Like they're not doing nothing they don't want to do. I know last year when I went, they had just had 2 baby red pandas.
Oh,
Those
wow.
are cool.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Then you get to see at all the like big cats that you could actually own.
Okay, here's a good question. Would you rather die by black mamba?
Yes. Carol Baskin did it.
What? What?
Have you never seen Tiger?
Yes, Tiger King. I know what you're talking about. I'm like, but it's just weird that I was about to say, would you rather die by black mamba?
Yes.
Or a tiger?
Carol Baskin.
Okay,
Well,
would
see,
you
that's
rather
all-
die by Carol Baskin or by a black mamba?
That's really like a weird scenario though, because when you think about it, like a tiger is not going to be quick and painless.
Oh, yes, it is.
No,
No,
it's not.
fine.
They're going to rip you to shreds.
Oh, they eat you alive. Yeah, for sure.
No, but they totally go to where your nerve center is. Their teeth.
Still painful.
Yeah,
You're going to be living for a while
really.
while you're getting ripped apart.
Black
Yeah.
Mamba, that's just a bad trip, you know?
Does a black mamba shut you down?
I think it does slowly.
Yeah. I think it hits your nervous system.
So, Okay, what's the most deadliest snake then?
I mean, in the world,
Yeah.
I think it's a gaboon viper.
Okay, would you rather die by a gaboon viper or a tiger?
I don't really know. I don't know what the deadliest snake in the world is.
Let's see. There's a top 9. A saw scaled viper, and it shoots out the venom.
An
Saw
Indian,
scaled?
an Indian taipan is coming up as the
Yeah.
like most venomous, and it's pretty much
Okay.
like a king cobra.
Yeah, screw that.
Can release 110 milligrams of venom, which is enough to kill 220,000 mice or over 100 people in one single shot of venom.
That's wild.
I mean, but see, the thing is like snake venom works differently. Like it's either going to break you down and like slowly shut you down, or it's just going to like paralyze you immediately to where you can't move.
Huh. Yeah.
I would
kind of
still,
funny.
if I had to pick one of those, I would take a snake because I feel like a snake, at least you're going to go numb before you die.
Mm.
And like, I don't think that you're going to go. I mean, you're gonna die very slowly with a tiger.
Yes, this is far from their actual personality. In reality, they are shy and because of the distribution, rarely come in contact with a island taipan.
Yeah, what's funny is the black mamba comes in number 9. I always thought
the
it was
black
like
mamba is considered one of the most aggressive snakes in the world, and a bite from one can cause a person to survive for 6 to 17 hours in pain. However, with antidote, a person bitten by a black mamba will likely die within 6 hours, experiencing pain, paralysis, and death. Within 20 minutes, you lose the ability to speak, and after an hour, you may become comatose. So I'm still gonna I'll take the snake over the tiger.
Yeah, the online it's saying a tiger will, sever your neck vertebrae and you'll die from either shock or blood loss in 6 minutes.
That's if they get
it. Yeah, that's if they decide to do it.
For me, it's all just one hell of a big nope.
Yeah.
We were looking up one day at work like the craziest like hunting experiences, and there's a story about a guy who killed a full-grown elephant with a 44 Magnum. And I'm like, he shot once and killed it. I'm like, you know how perfect that shot had to be to hit that thing in the brain?
I've seen those wild hunting experiences. I think out in Texas, I could be very wrong, but they have a hog problem, like a wild pig problem. These guys go crazy.
I want to do that so bad where they put you on a helicopter.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I would do that so fast.
Just no limit, just as many as you can.
Okay, here you go. Here's something interesting.
Tori's mom lives in central Louisiana.
Mm.
They have, and it's in the Delta region where all the big farms are. They have a huge problem with hogs and bears. And hogs are open season. You can kill hogs anytime. But bears, you cannot shoot a bear at all in Louisiana. And I was on go with Tori's mom's fiance to go down there and do a hog shoot. But when I found out I couldn't shoot a bear while I was there, I was like, damn, what's the point? I wanted a bear.
The like, I don't know if you've ever heard about it, Gene, but up here where I am, if you go into Stokes County and Surrey County, I believe, in the farm, because I live like where farms are, like the true farmlands of like the state. And a lot of the stuff up here, if you have coyotes and you kill them, you can take them to processing plants and they will pay you.
Yep.
Like per coyote. Because they were so bad up here.
They're a big nuisance. Well, and that's like, so I was like looking up like what's it like to be like painful wise, like tiger and stuff. So compared to other predators, it's pretty painless. Crocodiles will full on maul, drown and shred its prey while it's still alive, and then still won't let go. Hyenas don't even bother killing their prey, so their prey is absolutely agony and fully conscious as they feel the hyena is eating them alive. Tigers and lions are more merciful depending on how hard the prey fights back. Of course, the prey will be covered in a deep claw marks after being pounced on, but one quick bite to the neck and will instantly death, and they won't eat prey unless they sense there's no pulse at all.
So
basically, you better hope that tiger and lion is hungry and wants to eat you. Otherwise, you will be kept alive.
So I just looked up. Do you know what the world's most deadliest animal is?
It's
buffalo?
this tiny cat in Africa.
No, it's
Really?
a mosquito.
Oh, mosquito. Oh,
because of
malaria.
malaria.
It kills 1 million people a year.
Ah, I was thinking that tiny cat in Africa that has like the highest, I guess, successful hunting rate. It's like this cute little, looks like a house cat, but it's deadly.
Oh! It's the one that looks kind of like a bobcat.
Yeah.
It's got the long legs and stuff.
The 10 most deadliest animals to humans. Hippopotamus is number 1.
Yeah.
Though I don't know how they go
elephants
through the
is-
water so fast.
Elephants is 2. Crocodiles are 3.
Mm-hmm.
Ascaris roundworms are 4. Oh, it's a parasite. Scorpions are 5. Assassin bugs are 6.
Assassin bugs? What the heck?
Yeah. It says an insect that spreads disease and death through its bite and is aptly named the assassin bug. Central and South American true bug are responsible for spreading Chagas disease, another tropical parasitic disease that kills approximately 10,000 people per year.
Jeez.
7 is the saw-scaled viper. 9 is freshwater snails. Wow.
Really?
Snails.
Yeah. It says more than 200,000 deaths a year are attributed to freshwater snails. They're host to deadly parasites, in particular parasitic flatworms known as flukes. Number 9 is humans, of course.
That's no bueno. I've got a couple hundred freshwater snails in the tank downstairs.
And then 10 is mosquitoes. Man, you learn something here every week. You just teach and teach knowledge. You have more of a chance to get bit and killed by a mosquito than you do messing in a tiger tank while holding a black mamba.
Yeah.
So I got one for you, Drew.
Words.
I got one for you, Drew. All right.
Okay.
You're in a tiger tank. It's hungry, but it's kind of in a playful mood. You either have a foam sword or a fake lightsaber. What
Fake
are you picking?
lightsaber.
Are you making sounds while you hit them?
Oh yeah.
Oi,
Why aren't you? You were my brother.
And just get on a stool. Who has the high ground now?
Then you find out that he has like PTSD from Barlin Brothers and he just freaks out. I was hit with a whoop one time. Won't happen again.
That's funny.
Stud said that mamas will actively go after you. Most snakes won't. There's a show that's on like Australian TV that shows this like couple that's married and they go around like getting mambas out of people's houses. And they're like, they remind me so much of Steve Irwin because they're just like holding this deadly snake by like the tail and it's like flopping around and they're like, whoa, look at this. It could kill me.
Crikey's, it almost got me this time. Crikey's, folks, it got me in the leg. I think this is the last
It almost
time.
got me, but I missed it. I was
I mean, it nicked me. It nicked me.
Oh man. Have you seen the preview for the new show that's coming out with him in it called Tires on Netflix?
Well, that's actually a YouTube series before from his thing. I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be the most out of pocket thing ever, dude.
I went through a phase the other week where when I was like cleaning up down here, I watched the roast of Tom Brady.
Uh-huh.
And then I watched them give the Mark Twain Award to Kevin Hart. And then after that, I watched the one of Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
It was so funny because like they like the one of Kevin Hart was pretty much a roast.
Yeah.
The one of like Dave Chappelle was just talking about like how good he was to people and like how well he done things. And everybody knew that like even in Robin Hood Men in Tights that he was going to be like this huge star and like blah, blah, blah. And then like the white guy who produced Dave Chappelle come out and he was like, you might not know me. He was like, but I'm the sole reason that we have Chappelle Show. He was like, this is the only time you'll ever know who I am.
That's funny.
But it was like so funny because everybody had like heartfelt things to say about Dave Chappelle, and Dave Chappelle is like one of the like most scariest comedians to ever go against.
Yeah. Especially being a producer of the Chappelle Show,
Yeah.
you might as well never show up.
I just love his like I don't know his stand-up style is basically like I'm gonna say what I want to say and you're gonna laugh because it's funny.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be politically correct.
Right. I'm going to say the things that no one else is brave enough to say out in public.
Have you seen his new one yet? He was talking about how he's put out like 4. And 2 of them, they were talking about some people pretty bad. And he came out and was like, everyone was like ragging on me because they said that I was going to say this about them and this about them. And he's like, I said it all. He was like, but now I'm going to pick on somebody who nobody talks about. He's like, handicapped people. And he's
yes, I did see that.
Started laughing. He was like, y'all are in the back anyway. What are y'all going to do? Roll up here? You can't get on the stage.
Dang.
Like, man.
Dang. Get him where it hurts in the wheels. Oh man!
And just like that, Bearded Bricks was canceled.
Right? We've been demonetized.
Yeah, doubt that. We'll be demonetized by y'all showing all those clips off of YouTube before we will.
I know, right? Wait, we're monetized?
We are coming to what's monetized.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
We are coming to the end of the night.
It be that time.
It do be that time. I got to make an outro. I got to make an intro. What do we think? Just another countdown? What's everybody want to see for I want to shoot. I would like our intro to be shot as a commercial.
I think that'd be funny.
But me and Drew have a hard time of coming up with how to do it.
We want your ideas, folks. This is now your guys. You guys can be the producers of the Chappelle Beard.
Oh man,
we should do think of like a car salesman ad where you just got like 2 guys yelling at you back and forth, advertising hot dogs.
Yeah,
hot dogs.
There you go, hot dog salesman.
Get your hot dogs. Get your glazzy gobblers.
Dude, I might do that. Like, let's do that for real.
I think that'd be good.
Me start like in my kitchen being like, have you ever been hungry? Like blah, blah, blah. And like pick up a hot dog out of the frying pan and just put it straight in a bun and like take a bite out of it and be like, this is trash. And just throw it across the room. Like we can call it like
Glizzy Kings.
Put on there how to get the real dogs or something.
Mr. Beast dogs.
The saltiest dogs you've ever tasted.
Right.
Saltiest dog you ever put in your mouth.
Well,
we need to do that.
It'd be that time because I got to go to bed. I'm running on low sleep right now.
Just end the commercial with, and how many glizzies can you take?
Oh my gosh. Brother. No, brother.
We're doing that. I'm going to buy hot dogs tomorrow.
Yeah, you are.
There you go.
So what's everybody doing for Monday for the holiday? You got to work. You're taking
I work.
Work.
I don't know what holidays are. I work where I work.
I was gonna say, if it ain't 4th of July, Thanksgiving, or Christmas, what's a holiday?
I don't even get off 4th of July.
Really?
Nope.
Yeah, same.
Christmas and Thanksgiving, that's it.
Dang.
Even Legion said work, sadly. They are cooking us hamburgers, hot dogs, brats, and like sides.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Hmm.
That's good.
Nice.
A good thing it's not a pizza party, but
No, we don't eat pizza parties. They pay for like barbecue, like catering, and everything else.
I would hope so. You sell one car, that's everyone's salary right there.
And if they do pizza, it's definitely like Papa John's or somewhere better.
Yeah.
They don't do like Little Caesars.
No, it's always got to be Domino's.
No.
Yeah. Always Domino's.
Legion said it's the beginning of pool season, so it's over for him.
Local lifeguard.
Man, Legion, I got like 6 Shermans over here waiting on you to help me build. I built the Tigers without you.
Don't make them cry.
I have seven Brick Mania packages that'll be here Friday.
Nice.
Dang.
I'm gonna show you how to work around your own little rules. I thought they would go quicker. There's still like 40 there. I might buy some more. I don't know.
Well, Drew Dog needs to get to bed. So, you guys got any plans for this week? Anything coming out? Anything you like to plug, Cole? Thank you for being a guest, by the way.
No problem. Thank y'all for having me.
Since I won't be in the green room after this, thank you for coming on, and I look forward to talking to you the next time.
Yeah, same, man. Yeah, I'm just I've been working on my next video. I have 9 alt builds coming out for the Clone versus Droids.
Yeah, I love that series. Great series.
As long as the droids are winning, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
This guy.
So been working on that. Just posted a video on Monday, I think it was. But yeah, I'm trying to get a couple videos out before Brickworld.
Nice.
But I haven't posted in months, so I'm a little behind.
Are you displaying?
No, I'm not displaying. I am building a ship for Kennedy for his Utapau build. So
nice.
I'm gonna build a ship just to display in his thing. So just like a little collab kind of thing. But
yeah,
I'm mainly going there just to kick back, talk to people, have a good time kind of
I'm
thing.
bummed I'm not staying with you guys.
So wait, you are going?
No, I have my sister's graduation.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But,
yeah.
hey, I got an idea. This might be fun for everybody that's the true Star Wars fans. Let's get like, this would be like even a week that maybe Gene would want to like sit out, but let's get Cole, me, you, maybe like, who else do we have that's just like a Star Wars like nerd that
Kennedy and Noah.
Let's get them on here and let's just argue. Because I guarantee you my opinions are different than y'all's.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
You have trash opinions.
I'm a weird Star Wars fan because I'll respect your opinion and be like, yeah, that's cool. You know,
but you're wrong.
Most Star Wars fans, it's like, you know,
we can all admit in the group that clones suck and Imperial Stormtroopers were where it was at, but that's another.
Okay, I'll disagree with that.
I was going to let it play out and hit end stream. You should have just kept it going.
Well, either way, thank you, Cole, for being here. We appreciate you. We look forward to the next time.
Thanks.